Hey folks, how we doing?
Hello.
Let me turn on my desktop audio as well. Not that you can even hear it because it's not going through for some reason. I don't know why. Whatever. Can't hear garbage. Can't hear anything. I'm gonna just adjust the crop a little bit now. Just a little, because I don't like how big the bars are. I'm not gonna mess with it too much, but just a little bit. Just to make them less wide, you know what I mean? We'll do 25, 25. I think. Oh, I think that might be a little uneven. 50 should put up about the same. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Moving the wrong one. Lock that one. Unlock this one so I can pull it down just a little bit. One of these days I will get a better setup. And I'll look at getting one fairly soon. We're changing it up again. It's so hard. Because I suppose I could make my own. It doesn't seem that hard. But I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, hopefully stream today goes better than it did yesterday.
Yeah.
We're hoping. I did. Oh, and so I'll be finishing up what we didn't finish yesterday. We stopped at what, chapter 5 yesterday of the second book.
I think so.
I didn't check before stream, which was kind of not prepared of me, but it's okay. I didn't have time. I'll make sure, but it's okay. And I did buy the gems for the 31st. I'm hoping to get a little bit more, just by playing before I pull, but knowing me, that's not gonna happen, so I'm just gonna have to wait until Lilia's birthday for sure for a second pull, but I'll be praying that I get him within the one pull I bought, you know what I mean? Because that's all I could afford this time around. And I would have put a different character on screen today, but it turns out I only have 2 of the cards. For some reason I don't have Lilia's, so it's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do, you know? Ugh. Oh, my phone turned off. That's great. Love that for me. Anyway. Let me check my missions, see what I can do still. My weeklies are done. Reach level 60 with 4 more cards. Max vignette with what? 8 more cards. Max spell level, max buddy level, Groovify 9 more cards. 20 more exam battles. I could probably do that. Earn 40,000 room tokens. Oh, that's almost done. And I can craft 1 more piece of furniture to get that, but my winter break ones I don't care about that much, because I got all the gems out of it. This, I just gotta get the rest of my 괡 tokens, and then the rest of these is not important to me. But, no matter. Ugh.
The one picture. It's on Pixel.
Alright. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it too much right now. I'll do more off camera, off stream. So I guess let's just get started before this thing decides it wants to freak out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And at least my mic is working. Because yesterday it wasn't, and it was very upsetting. Let's do... where is it? I lost it. Oh, it's right there in front of me. Boop. Yeah, we got through that. We were doing... I hope you're prepared, I believe. Or was it terribly sorry? Oh great, now I'm gonna have to go check. So, be right back, folks, while I go check. I checked. We are on chapter 6. And we'll finish up this, and we'll do the next book as well. Because that put us behind yesterday, but it's not entirely my fault.
No, it's more the thing.
Okay. Before I manage to accumulate any more headaches, let's head to Ivory Springs.
But the whole reason we're here is because the bus broke down. How are we going to leave?
We'll take a car.
That's all well and good, but who's driving?
None of you can, right? So it'll have to be me. You? You can drive. You figured that out all on your own?
Oh, that's a surprise. You've never mentioned it before.
Thing is, I can't drive a bus or anything near that big, so we're not all gonna fit. Graham can just sit on someone's lap, so that's fine. But after that, we'll be full up. Which means... I'm terribly sorry, Niji, but I'll have to ask you to hang back. I see now. You took us to the royal palace in order to rid yourself of me. I must say, that was rather clever. I do wish you'd put those wits of yours to use for the sake of your country's future. Nonsense. This country already has a fine leader. What use do you have for a fangless weakling like me? There you go again with your thoughtless outbursts. If you truly were a weakling, how would you have ever been victorious in so many beat brawl matches? The team winning the tournament on their first attempt? An utter fantasy, but if it's you training them, they might just do it. Much as that vexes me to admit.
You're really that good at beat brawl, Iona?
Well, the custom is that the younger brother, the heir to the throne, has to lead the Sunset Warriors, who are made up of the tournament champions, so I had bead brawl lessons forced upon me. I just meddling Grand Chamberlain here. It's only natural the leader of the Sunset Warriors should learn the fundamentals of the bead brawl. It's pretty brazen of you to still be hanging around. Go on and get lost, would you? As Grand Chamberlain of the royal family, I must do as you say, Prince Leona. I shall take my leave. I wish you all the best of luck in the competition. So this is what the royal family drives. It's a far sight more practical than I'd imagined.
Now that's what I call an off-roader. Should handle the savannah, no problem.
There are other cars, of course, but this is the best bet for getting us to Ivory Springs.
Cool car! Can't wait to see you drive, Leona. Ooh, I call shotgun. There'll be all sorts of animals in the savannah, won't there? I'm getting excited.
And talkative. You'll be too much of a distraction. Sit in the back.
Then I'll sit up front. I know a thing or two about cars. I could even drive for you if you get tired, Leona.
Oh, good. Do you have a license?
I don't really remember, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, you're definitely not sitting up front with me, or I see chaos in my future. I wouldn't sit up front if you paid me. I just want to enjoy the savannah scenery out the window. Having you next to me would spoil the view. I didn't even ask you. I guess I'm sitting shotgun. As long as Yuma comes with you. Understood. Huh? So what? I'm not enough for you on my own? Having you by yourself without your handler is the last thing I'd choose. Alright, time to set out for Ivory Springs. The road there is pretty bad, so hold on tight.
We don't get to see the twist in yet.
No, it's at the end. But the card, his card, you see him driving in.
It's not at the end, is it?
Pretty much. I have an orange soda with me today. Because that's pretty much all that's left in the house right now. That and stuff I won't drink. No caffeine, just sugar. And not even any sugar in it. Because it's a 0 sugar. But it's fine.
Everything is 0 sugar here.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's okay. We'll be there soon. Arryaddne, the car felt so nice. I must have dozed off. I must say, you're quite the steady hand at the wheel. I guess you're good for something after all. Your praise means everything to me.
We got to see all sorts of wild animals out on the savannah. It was so much fun. It's such fun. You sure were tickled by them.
With the veritable menagerie you have at home, Kalim, I have thought you'd be less impressed.
An animal in a zoo is completely different from an animal you see in the wild.
I suppose it is quite rare to get to see a wild animal on the prowl, for example. That's the old circle of life.
What's that?
It's an old saying here in Sunset Savannah. The creatures of the savannah live their lives in constant danger. The strong eat the weak, and when the strong die, they become the ground from which plants are born. So life goes around in cycles, with everything you see coexisting in a subtle balance. And it's important to maintain that circle, or that's the idea anyway.
Makes sense the eco-friendly folks in Sunset Savannah would have a saying like that. The circle of life. I like it, and look at me, still learning new things at my old age. Oh, Lilia, you say the funniest things. We're only 1 year apart, you and I.
We're finally at Ivory Springs, aren't we? Let's get out of the car.
Oh, Kaleem.
If only you knew.
I know. Most of us know. If you've played the newest book, you know.
He really is an old man.
Wow, look at all that steam!
What with the nearby volcano, hot vapors pour out over this whole area. Yeah, and thanks to that steam, you can't see a thing.
This is something else. I'll have to take a pic to show Malleus's silver, and Sebek too. Alright, where's the ivory?
Don't get it twisted. There's no ivory here.
Huh? Then why is it called Ivory Springs?
Because of the elephant fossils and their tusks that were found in the mineral springs here. After that, everyone just naturally started calling it Ivory Springs. Ah!
Grim, what's the matter?
Someone would have put your grub in this hot spring! What a waste! Calm down. That's not a hot spring. It's an iron pot placed in the middle of the steam. They use the steam here to make elephant ears and puddings.
An elephant ear? What's that? Delicious. Sorry. Crispy fried dough, one dusted with sugar and cinnamon. One of my favorites.
The steam heats up an iron pan which fries the elephant ears. The puddings have a whiff of sulfur about them too. Makes for a really unique taste. Whoa! I'd like to sink my teeth into some of that. I'll just fish something out of this pot and... No shit, Grim.
Oh no! Grim's about to fall into the pot!
Help me! Do you have to go sticking your nose in everything? Yeah, didn't enjoy that one bit. The steam is very hot. Please do be careful.
Almost had ourselves some steamed Grim for dinner. Oh,
then you wouldn't be able to stay at NRC anymore because there's no Grim. Because they're basically a 2-in-1.
They are a 2-for-1 deal.
Leona, I'd love to see the exclusive section only the royal family is permitted to enter. Will that be happening anytime soon? Oh, right, that. Your wish is my command, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼. So what's in this exclusive section? A hot springs you can actually bathe in. Ivory Springs is a recreation center. There's a lot of attractions making use of the geothermal energy, but you can't actually go in the water. But in the royal family's retreat, you can. Truly, I can't wait. I love hot springs. I was drawn in by the promise of exclusive sites, but I never imagined I'd get to take a dip in a hot spring. I'm going to enjoy this thoroughly. And so am I!
Can cats go in hot springs?
I ate a cat! Well, you look like a cat, so therefore you are a cat.
I'm thinking about that one Grim theory again, but we're not going to talk about it right now.
We're not theory crafting today, folks.
No. I've talked about it with you before, though.
The Dire Beast one?
Mm-hmm. Well, he is a dire beast, but the one about it being escaped phantom. Because of the prologue battle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I whispered it so y'all couldn't hear it.
You might have still heard a little bit of it, but... Because my mic picks up a lot.
It picks up even stuff from over there.
Ah, the water was heavenly.
Yeah, felt great. Brought me back to life, it did.
I'm so warm. I wish. Dry off properly or you'll catch a cold. And if you do, we're dumping you right back at the hotel. Oof, I'm feeling dizzy.
Maybe you stayed in too long, huh? Maybe we should call Nidji here to take a look at him.
No way. I only just managed to get rid of the guy. No, I think an elephant ear is just what the doctor ordered for Grim. Catch! Delish. So sugary and crisp. See? Right as rain. He wasn't dizzy from the bath, just hungry.
Glad you're better, Grim.
This spa lacks for nothing. The water made my skin so smooth, I've somehow become even more beautiful. It was certainly worth the effort to come here. Perhaps next we should procure some souvenirs.
They've sure got a lot for sale. I guess all tourist attractions do.
Let's see. Ah, here they are. The natural cosmetics Ivory Springs is known for.
You were looking for these specifically?
Yes, I read of them before and they piqued my interest. By providing these to my housemates, I'll ensure they redouble their focus on aesthetics. I can read? Welcome! I'd like this clay pack, please. And for myself, some body cream, skin lotion made from hot spring water, the soap packed with Hope Spring minerals, and mostly just getting stuff for himself, isn't he? Here you are. Thank you very much. There. I've got everything I wanted for my housemates and myself now.
Rick and Epple are sure to be pleased. Let's see if I can find something for Malleus and the others as well. The place you shopped at was pretty high class, Phil, but there's a bunch of old antique-looking stores here, too.
Ivory Springs has been open as a recreation center for a long time now.
Makes sense. I was thinking it felt like kind of a throwback tourist site. Huh? Is that... What's wrong, Lilia? Everyone, I found what I was looking for. There it is. Except you won't be able to buy it. That triangle cloth pinned to the wall of the store? What is it exactly?
Looks like a flag. It's got Ivory Springs written on it in huge letters. Is it meant to be a souvenir? There's an elephant embroidered on it as well. A tapestry, perhaps.
Oh, I know. It's a weird-shaped carpet.
Sure it ain't a cloak?
You're all way off. That's a pennant.
A pennant?
Time was a mainstay of souvenir shops. Every tourist attraction had them. They're pretty rare these days, though. Though. I meant to say though, but it came off that way. Sorry. I thought I'd see the last of them, but I never dreamed I'd find one again in the Sunset Savanna.
Huh, I had no idea they sold that sort of thing in my country.
What an odd souvenir. The fabric is lovely, but why is it a triangle?
If I'd received that as a gift, it would be hard to know how to react.
I'll get one for Malleus as a present. He'll be delighted.
You think that horned jerk's gonna like it?
Oh yes, I've given him a bunch already. They're plastered all over his room.
Really?
You know, it's been so long since I've seen one. I'm gonna get them for 𝙎𝙾𴏆 too. Shopkeep, give me 3 of those.
Oh, the pennant on the wall? Terribly sorry, but that's not actually for sale.
You're kidding!
Unfortunately, we stopped selling them some time ago. That one on the wall is just left over as a decoration, I'm afraid.
This can't be happening. I'm sorry, Lilia. Maybe there are no pennants for sale anywhere in this world anymore. But I can't give up. I'll buy another pennant someday. And give it to Malleus. He'll surely cry tears of joy.
Okay, Lilia.
They should have just sold it to him anyway. But
I'm really dizzy.
I'm sorry.
I've barely eaten anything today. I had that bag of veggie straws and that's it. I am not a very good eater when there's nothing in the house.
Even though they just bought a bunch of stuff, but I don't know what they did.
I know. Regardless, I'm not a very good eater. I put something in my stomach though, so I mean, what else do you want from me? Can you turn my heater on? The thing's back there.
Cold?
Yes. And just make sure it's oscillating. There you go.
I think that was the right button.
Yeah, it was. You can leave it up here.
I can try to go find us some food.
If you want. I'll read for you if you want.
I don't know what I'll find, but I'll find something.
Okay. There are a lot of beaded items for sale. Bracelets, necklaces, key holders, coasters. Come to think of it, there are a lot back in Sunrise City, too. Beads have been used as decoration here since way back, so everyone's real into them. There's still tons of crafts people working with beads. Everything you see is one of a kind and made from natural materials. Ugh. Throw in my hoodie on as well. It smells weird. I should wash it. No wonder they're so beautiful. Well, maybe since I struck out on the pennants, maybe I'll get some coasters made of beads. We drink a lot of coffee in our dorm, you see. Though, actually, Sebek can't handle the stuff, so he just pretends. Sounds good to me. I bet Silver will be happy to get a nice coaster. Now, they've all got animal designs. What to choose? Definitely a bird for Silver. I see him with birds all the time back at school. And Sebek likes crocodiles, so I'll get one of those. That just leaves Malleus. But he doesn't really care about animals one way or the other. Well, what about this? I don't know, that lacks the right impact. Now this... Oh, in that case, what about that? Okay. Although, this is taken forever. Just get the lizard one. There's a resemblance, at least. You really think so? But hey, you're the hometown boy. I guess you'd know what's good, so the lizard it is. Thanks for your help, Leona. Malleus will be so happy. Ain't why I did it. I just don't want to waste any more time thinking about that horned jerk's gift. Incredible. Malleus will receive a souvenir handpicked by Leona. Thank you very much. You can keep reading. That should be everything. I can't wait to give them their gifts. It's about time for our training. Let's head for the arena. Everyone in the car. Hopefully we'll actually be able to share it and not one of us eat more than the other. Knowing me, I'm gonna end up with most of it. This is where the bead brawl is held? That's right. And we don't have much time to practice, so let's get to it.
Look at that one piece.
I see it. I'm sure it's fine.
They're fully cooked.
Yeah.
It's probably just because it's cold. Okay, but we don't know the first thing about the bead brawl. Now, do we?
That's why we're here. So I can teach you. First of all, off with those cloaks. They'll just get in the way.
There's a hair on this.
My hair is everywhere.
Ooh, I do feel a lot more mobile now.
Just getting the...
Sorry. You said it. I feel nice and light.
Certainly makes for a fresh look. The cloaks were fairly subdued, but this sleeveless and cropped inner layer is quite vibrant. The perfect color scheme for a festival on a sunny day. And these armlets aren't just fashion, they provide protection as well. Yeah, well, there's gonna be a lot of bodies bashing together. Now I don't want anyone collapsing like Jack did. Is everyone prepared for the heat?
Yep. I slanted myself with a special sunblock I brought. And we attached these long beads to our masks just like you said, Leona.
Good, because that's part of the rules. Since it's the bead brawl, I suppose these are central to the competition. Hey, I want some beads too! Yep, they're actually meant to be a lion's mane. Long, dangling braids made to look like a mane have been a common hairstyle for lion beast folk since way back. Just like his is braided. Wouldn't mind having a mane either. I see. These beads are sort of mane that those who aren't lion beast folk can wear too. I love how they clatter as I move. So cool. I don't really care about tradition or looks, but it's an easy hairstyle to maintain once you get used to it. The bouts are held in that ring, 1-on-1. Whoever snatches their opponent's beads first wins. Simple, right?
Yes, nice and straightforward. I like it.
Hold on. We can probably pull this one in half. And we're not allowed to use magic, correct? Nope. And no weapons either. You fight with just your body. It's meant to pay respect to the kings of old who fought with only their fangs, claws, and cunning. It's a knockout style tournament with 16 teams total. The first team to 2 wins moves on to the next match. And we have to win 3 matches to win the tournament. For now, why don't the 3 of you go up against one another a few times so I can get a grasp of your strengths and weaknesses? Sounds good. Won't know until we try.
That's right.
It's gone.
And I think that's protein at least.
Mm-hmm.
Beep bop.
It's taking forever to freaking get down my freaking throat.
Hate when that happens.
Okay, that's enough. Bring it in.
How'd we do, Leona?
Lilia's definitely the best. In offense and defense, you already move like a pro. Without question, you're our major piece.
Major piece? What do you mean? It's a term for the high-value pieces in chess.
Yeah, namely the queen and rooks.
Wow, I guess you must be really good then, Lilia. You're making me blush.
There are minor pieces too. The knights and the bishops. They're worth less than the major pieces. On our team, the minor piece is Vil. You're almost as formidable as Lilia. I could pencil the pair of you in for 2 wins against just about any opponent, just like I planned. I'll endeavor to take that as a compliment and not get hung up on the implications of minor. The problem will be you, 𝚋. I expected as much, but you just don't move like an athlete. But even lacking strength, you can try and get in an opponent's blind spot or take him by surprise and body check him, that sort of thing.
What? That's awful! I could never!
It's also hard to imagine 𝚋 actually pulling anything like that off, even if he wanted to.
𝚋's such a nice boy, he's not cut out for combat sports.
In a straight-up fight, you've got no chance of victory.
You think so? Aw, man.
In chess, you'd be a pawn. The least valuable pieces on the board.
What a dreadfully bleak evaluation. 𝚋, let me give you some pointers. Just go bing, zoom, pow, and grab your opponent's beads. Oh, I get it. I'll give it a shot.
Did you actually get something from that, 𝚋?
Sure, that's the same way I learned the drums.
Now that I've gauged your capabilities, it's time for me to do some instructing. Leona's turn! Oh, look at my man! Man, I'm still sad I didn't get that damn card.
You can see his muscles.
Yes.
Compared to everyone, his arms are more muscular. That's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you finally took off your cloak.
And he has way more beads. But that's because he's special.
Yes.
A shame it's just for show, like everything with you. Imagine the crowd's rave reaction if you actually participated in the tournament. I'm not allowed, remember? I'm the leader of the Sunset Warriors. People'd say it's unfair if I threw my support behind a particular team. The second I set foot in the ring, I'd have a furious Niji flapping down on me. The team B disqualified to boot. All your fine efforts practiced in for nothing. I take back what I said. You just hang back and look pretty. Huh, so that makes you the most useless one here, don't it, Leona? What'd you say, you little furball?
If you can't be with us in the ring, make sure you cheer us on from the stands. Go, Lilia, you can do it, that sort of thing. Now you try.
As if.
You're no fun.
Anyway, it's time to get down to your studies. I'll give you all the learning you can handle. This'll be fun. Who's first? Come at me. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks! Enjoy the show! Time to dazzle you with some of my moves.
Do let us know if you have any notes. I wish I could see them do it. It'd be so fun.
But they don't want you to. If they animated it when the anime comes out as, like, part of, like, a side story or
Like
something
part of
like
season,
that.
like maybe a prologue to season 2.
Or it wouldn't be a prologue.
Well,
I think it would be part of,
it'd be
like, somewhere in there. Because events would make it more fun. Because
Yeah.
they're part of the year round.
Right.
It'd have to be... It would just be cool animated.
It would be.
Yes.
Anyway.
I'm so tired.
Worn out already? And yet you're not even breathing hard. You think going up against first-timers like you is gonna make me break a sweat?
You're amazing, Leona. Neji said you would be, but this is even more than I had imagined. Even I couldn't lay a finger on you. The sun's a factor to be sure, but I didn't expect to be so far out of your league. Maybe I'm finally showing my age.
I am out of your guys' league. But you've gotten a lot better. I mean it. Quite. Getting such concrete advice was such a big help.
And we'll be sure to put what you taught us into practice when it's time for the real thing. Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow.
Alright, training's over. Back to the hotel.
Because I know he just...
And he calls himself Burger.
Or something like that. He just whip the mask down. Apparently they can't recognize him by his hair. Though understandably so, his eyes are the most recognizable feature of him.
Right, he's got those big green eyes.
With slits.
Yeah.
And also that scar, so if you can't see those, you wouldn't know it's
It's actually the scar.
You wouldn't know it's him. We need to know how he got that. I want to know.
Well, I don't know.
Who's that in front of Jack's room?
Must be the nurse Neji arranged. How's Jack doing? His condition has improved considerably. He's sleeping at present. I see.
Well, that's good.
Quite. What a relief. I'm getting hungry over here. Give me some grub.
Now that you mention it, I'm quite hungry as well. We got quite a workout practicing for the bead brawl.
You said it.
All you did was watch.
Rest easy. It's almost time for dinner. Tonight's meal will be barbecue. Neji told me to ask you to join as well, Kaleem. I can't wait! Let's go get some grub. Also, Grim got his beads.
He did.
Around the collar.
They were there the whole time.
Oh. I'm a little dumb. A little slow.
He forgot he had the beads.
I think he wanted beads like they did, though.
Lion's mane beads. Yeah. Wow, look at all that meat.
Looks delish. This is not exactly the barbecue I had expected.
You can say that again. This is certainly strange.
Looks normal to me. There's beef, pork, chicken, goat, steaks, skewers, spare ribs, sausages, ham, bacon. Ugh. It's all meat. Normally, barbecue includes some vegetables and seafood. No, this meal is completely unbalanced. This was on your orders, I take it. I can't remember every little thing I do. I love meat.
There's only one thing you wouldn't touch. Out of most of that.
Yeah, about one thing out of all of that I wouldn't touch. And that's the bacon.
The reason... You want to know why it's all meat? They are carnivores!
I know they're carnivores. I'm not...
And yet Vil is offended.
This country is known for great meat. Enjoy it to your heart's content. I do have some non-meat dishes here as well, compliments of Neji. Always sticking his beak where it doesn't belong. I wanted to treat you all to an all-meat extravaganza. Thanks, but no thanks. Time to eat!
They're so funny.
The steak is great, thick and juicy, but it melts in your mouth.
Nothing like chowing down on a thick steak cooked right in front of you. Oh, that makes it even fun. More fun.
An experience you can't have in a restaurant. I suppose that's the charm of a barbecue. And the head chef of all people is the one preparing our food, which makes it feel that much more high class. After all that complaining, I see you've tucked right into the meat anyway. Of course, my sole objection was to eating only meat. Besides, I'm a barbecue grill. The excess fat just drips off, so it's surprisingly healthy.
The sausage grilling over there are yummy too. I've never seen it rolled like that, ever.
It's how it's packaged a majority of the time.
Oh, that's true. It's like this.
Yeah.
Look at the size of them. Coiled up like a snake. Never seen anything like it.
Straight in the mountain, they're a full meter in length. To eat them, you cut off a bit with those scissors.
What?
That's meat scissors.
That's long.
You cut off bits, eat it.
It's food safe scissors.
Obviously.
That's great. The herbs are delightful.
Delicious. Missing the meat really homogenizes the flavor.
That's a hard word, except...
It's a hard word for me.
Homogeneous is not a hard word, but when you add the plural to it...
Homogenizes.
When you add the plural to that word, it's harder.
It's a hard word for me, and I'm the vocabulary geek.
I have hard words, too. These sausages are so good. I wish I could take some home. They're the best I've ever eaten.
Really? Coming from 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼, that might actually mean something.
Lily is... What? I read Lilia's name, not Grimm's. I don't know what happened there.
He's surprised.
I was gonna say something about Lilia's face, and then I just... forgot. Anyway. Grimm skipped cutting. Skipped the cutting, is trying to down the whole one himself.
Greedy little thing. You'll give yourself an upset stomach. Yum! Another!
Guess we don't need to worry about that with him.
He is bottomless pit.
And he also eats the bloodstone, so he doesn't have an upset stomach.
He is a cast iron bottomless pit of a stomach.
Like
Milo isn't necessarily cast iron, but...
No.
He's definitely bottomless pit.
Yeah.
We're talking about one of our older cats, Milo. You guys should know him.
Yeah.
I've mentioned him a few times. And eventually I'll make a video of all of them, so you guys can meet them. Because I've never...
None of them are in here right now, because the door is closed. But...
Violet was in here before you walked out.
Really?
You walked out to get your chair and food, and she left. I don't think so either, but it don't matter.
If she is, she's under the bed.
I doubt it. There's like barely any room under there. Even barely Newbie can't really get under there now, but it's all good. There's still space though. She just has to be not lazy.
Yeah. It is push open. Ooh, there's some seafood over here. Shrimp and crab skewers.
Those are all yours. I'm not eating that. I'm allergic.
By the color, they look quite fresh.
Do they now? I would have thought seafood hard to come by here.
No.
You can get fresh seafood for cheap along the coast, even in Sunset Savannah. Sunrise City isn't far from the ocean, so seafood is pretty common here. Of course, in regions that aren't near bodies of water, unprocessed seafood remains a real luxury. Looks good. Don't mind if I do. Let's eat.
Grim, don't hoard it all for yourself, please.
I love the sound effects.
The stock sound effects. Boy, that sure is fresh. It sounds like one you'd hear in Roblox. I'm just saying. Anyway. And spicy too! I love this flavor. I wouldn't be able to eat that.
The spice is intense, but it's so delicious you can't help but come back for more.
You want some too, Huma? Which would you like? You have to pick one.
Small shrimp skewer, please.
Even though you physically can't eat it.
I can't eat it, but Yuma can.
She's not a self-insert.
No.
So therefore...
Yeah, Yuma is not a self-insert. Like, yes, she acts a lot like me, but she doesn't have the same exact...
My 𝴄ᴏ isn't a self-insert either.
Arryaddne technically isn't a self-insert either.
I don't make self-inserts.
She's just the character I use for everything.
Yeah. That's me with my OC Alfred. He just kind of... But now that I have OCs that I pair with each character, I'm kind of like... Alfred's only used for Riddle now. So... the grilled skewer of a few small shrimp, right?
Ooh, that looks good. I'll have one too. Yum, really gives you something to dig your teeth into. He ate it, shells and all.
Wow, that was amazing. I want to give it a try too.
Yeah, I'm vetoing that. Think of poor Jamil.
I could use a drink.
Of course, here's the drink menu.
Lots to choose from. Fruit juice, tea, coffee.
Our coffee's pretty famous.
Ooh, then I think I'll treat myself to a little after-dinner pick-me-up. It's spicy! It is not bitter?
People here often spice their coffee.
You learn something new every day. I like it.
I don't think I could live here.
Love you, Leona. I don't think either of us would live here because your food is spicy, your
It's-
coffee's spicy, what?
And it's freaking hot!
And if you were used to it, it would
True.
it would be in the back of your brain. If you're used to meat and seafood that's spicy and also coffee that's spicy, you're gonna be used to it if you're used to tropical food.
Right.
Huh? Some cheerful music's just started playing.
The dance show is beginning. It certainly is. Look at all the dancers. You may join in if you like.
Looks like fun. I'm gonna do it. I'll join you.
Me too! I'll
We
clap
should have
along.
made a twist tune for that.
They
Good.
did for
Get into the spirit.
They did for the Scalding Sands one.
What?
They did for the Scalding Sands one, so
They
I don't
did-
see why they couldn't do it for this one.
They didn't. It's so sad.
Maybe we'll do the Scalding Sands one eventually.
Just not this time.
No, we'll find it.
And based off that schedule I sent you, we are getting a new New Year's sale this year. But we're playing the old one from last year because
It's already all done and complete. I don't have to worry about unlocking it all.
yeah.
I will have to start coming up with a stream schedule alongside my regular videos. And
Because we plan to continue streaming in January, right?
we will have some streams come January, but I gotta figure out how my motivation looks and how things are coming. Because I want to start putting my regular videos out again as well, and so I need to make sure I have time to edit alongside streaming. So, you know, and with streams being kind of a long thing that I do, like, it's just like, I don't want to plan for streams, but like I want certain days I'm gonna be able to stream with, so I can have days to edit and record and all of that as well, because I really do want to do much better with this channel come 2025, and it's one of my, like, I want to start like putting a schedule out for myself, kind of try to find myself in a sense where like I'll start taking care of myself better. Eventually I'll have a job and I'm gonna have to work around that, and that's gonna be a pain in my ass, but you know what, it's fine. I'll figure it out. But for now, I just really want to find a way to focus more on the channel and actually get stuff done, you know? So, anyways.
I think I read that.
I don't think you did.
Good, get into the spirit. Aren't you going to Danceville?
No, there are a lot of other guests here. I wouldn't want to upstage everyone.
What about you, Leona?
No way.
Well, that's no fun. Guess it's just us. Yay!
Yahoo!
You can hear them.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
You could hear their feet squeaky.
Yes. With an unusual rhythm. I've never heard anything like it. It's a polyrhythm. Multiple different rhythms all happen at the same time. It's the way music's been made here since way back. It's certainly lively, but it seems hard to catch the beat, and yet everyone's dancing so well to it. Kaleem in particular. I can hardly spot a difference between him and the dancers who are actually from here. Graham, meanwhile, is awful. Lilia, I'm not sure what he's doing even counts as dancing. He's just kind of moving weird and smiling. Oh, be nice. This isn't the tournament. They're finally done. Okay, one last thing.
Right, now I'm fired up. It's time to sing.
Oh, you're not finished.
We've only just begun. It would be a waste to stop now, don't you think? We've been practicing our singing in the pop music club, and this is the perfect chance to show off.
By singing, you mean that awful screaming you do, yes? You'll make the other guests faint. Enough! The party's over. Back to your rooms.
Wow, way to kill the mood. What a drag.
Tomorrow is the bead brawl tournament. As athletes, we must rest our bodies in preparation.
I guess you're right.
Phew. Well then, good night, everyone. Yeah, later. Time to get some shut-eye, Yuma. Good night.
Oh man, it's over already? How boring.
They're not going to sleep yet.
No, they're not. They exchanged looks. We made it.
Wait, is this the last chapter of this? Yes, and then we gotta do 8 more. It's been doing good though, so knock on wood.
Knock on wood, don't ever say it.
Okay, my turn next. Huh? Someone's banging on our door. How rude. ḽ'𝙁, you're the ones being rude here. Oh, did we wake you? Sorry about that. We'll be more careful. Strange. We were doing our best not to keep it down and not to bother other folks in the other rooms. Singing in the dead of night is thoughtless at any volume. Did you not hear me when I told you to get some rest? Yes, you told us to get some rest. You didn't say anything about sleeping. Rest? This is the most relaxing, restful thing we can do right now. Gah! You vex me so. We're on vacation with friends. What? You think we could just put our heads down and go to sleep? That was Lily's thinking anyway, and I found it quite convincing. First, we played some card games and had a pillow fight. When we were done with those, we started playing the songs chaining game we always play on Pop Music Club. Fine, we'll go back to something quiet. Cards, perhaps? Ooh, fun! Could you keep it down? Did we wake you too, Yuma? Wow, are we really that loud? Lilia's screaming really brought the house down. Say, where's Grim? Still asleep, I guess. There, you see? It's easy to sleep when you make a proper effort. Were you even trying? Don't lecture me. I'm the victim here. Just go back to your room and go to bed. Can't ask a creature of darkness to sleep at the time he's most awake. No, I'm going to stay right here in Kaleem's room and party all night. Listen, if you ruin any more of my beauty sleep, there will be dire repercussions. Shut it, all of you. Oh wow, now we woke Leona. Look, you've even roused Lazy Bones here. Who you calling Lazy Bones? I wasn't even asleep yet. I was just about to turn in. It's been a while since we parted ways for the evening. What have you been doing all that time if not sleeping? Nothing. Just working on the plan for tomorrow. While you stand outside gazing at the stars all wistful, you mean? How'd you even see that? You're one devious old geezer. Were you looking at the stars? They're really beautiful here, aren't they? Gazing up at the night sky, I had no idea you were such a romantic. Don't make me laugh. Who cares about stars? They're just big balls of flaming gas.
Now that's the least romantic thing I've ever heard.
That's Leona for you. Back in the time of the King of Beasts, they said the stars were the dead kings of old, that they'd watch over the royal family and set them back on the path when they felt worried or alone.
My, that's a nice thought.
Isn't it? But nothing more than a cheap lie. It makes me sick. If you've no interest in the stars, then why go outside to think? No real reason. Forget that anyhow. The plan for tomorrow is what matters. After today's practice, I've got a grasp on you three's strengths and weaknesses, so I've been using those to simulate all sorts of lineups.
I'm relieved to hear it, Leona. I don't really understand the beat brawl all that well yet. I'm impressed. Here we are, goofing off, and you're thinking about the tournament.
That's because I can't afford to have you lose. You really don't want to do those guardian lessons, do you?
Guardian lessons? What are those?
I have to tell the new Sunset Warriors what an honor and privilege it is to serve the royal family.
And you don't want to do that?
If we were at war, it would be one thing, but in peacetime, the lessons are pretty much meaningless. So it's hard to get excited about them. I see. Your reasons for not wanting to do these lessons has nothing to do with me, nor do the circumstances of your country. But if I'm to compete, I do hate to lose, so you can count on me.
Same here. I'd love to travel and have been all over the world. But this is one of the best trips I've ever been on. Winning the bead brawl tournament will be the perfect cherry on top. Besides, it'd be nice if you could look back on this trip fondly, Leona. I'm really glad we could go on this trip together too. And the bead brawl matches are fun. It's one heart-pounding moment after another. It's so exciting to think of that all those moments will be memories tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy the tournament as much as I can.
Huh. Glad you're all actually into it. You guys want to win, and I want to set you up to win, so we're all on the same page. But remember this. Without me, you won't even get a sniff of victory. So listen to what I say. And be sure to win tomorrow. Yeah! Let's do our best. Can you keep it down? And 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄. Nice going, guys. That ace needs to be 𝙁, and then it's perfect.
Was it the characters of the event, except...
It was ace at the end, because it was Lilia, it was Vil, and then it was Leona, and then ace was at the end.
So close.
I could have let it be. It would have been fine. It was Jack, too.
Yeah.
It's finally time for the bead brawl tournament. Lilia, Vil, 𝙁. Good. You're on time.
Yup, we're all here.
We're on time, but you almost weren't. You were the last one to arrive.
Just like when we were coming here. Sloppy as ever.
Yours truly, Yuma and Jack are here, too.
I see he changed his clothes.
Nervous!
I see Jack changed his clothes because...
Yes. What for? You're not even in the tournament. Relax, so you make these guys nervous, too.
I'll be there to support you, too.
Sure you're up for that? You should be back in your room resting.
I'm fine. Doctor gave me a clean bill of health, and Neji said it was okay.
Yeah, can't have you sleeping the whole trip away. Gotta put you to work a little bit. You'll head to the arena in this small bus. I've arranged one of the royal family's drivers.
Hey, look, isn't that the car you were driving us around in, Leona? Wonder what it's doing here.
I'll be going in my own car. You guys got on my nerves yesterday, so I need a break. You guys? Who do you mean, I wonder?
You say that, but it's gonna be boring driving alone. I'll go with you. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to be lonely. I'll go with you as well.
Well, I gotta go with 𝙁. He's always slipping me snacks and juice and stuff. Oops. Should be fun. Seems your message was not received.
Wait, Leona, you can drive?
We already did this bit yesterday. Ride in the car and be quiet, or take the bus and be rowdy. It's up to you. But we can't all fit in the car. I'm going ahead.
Yeah, let's get moving.
You guys,
this is the part where you get the twist tune, I think.
I don't know. I feel like it's way more towards the end.
Oh.
Because it starts to rain. And they're trying to get out of the rain.
Oh, yeah.
We're here.
Wow, so many spectators.
Like I said, the bead brawl is the main event here at the Cloudcalling Festival.
When is our first match, I wonder? There's a tournament bracket over there. Over there. Sorry. Ah, so there is. Let's see. Where is the Night Raven College team? Oh, we're in the first match. Didn't think we'd be up first.
It would have been nice to have a chance to watch a real bead brawl match beforehand. Luck of the draw, no use griping about it.
I don't know, it's kind of exciting going first, isn't it? You're right, it's a chance for us to stand out at least.
Indeed. When you put it that way, I'd say we're the perfect opening act for the tournament. I would have wanted that too, Vil. I would have wanted to see how one works first.
Ooh, look there on the other side of the arena. It's Neji.
And your nephew as well, surrounded by those guards we saw yesterday. Those are the VIP stands. That's where the royal family, government officials, and foreign guests sit.
So originally the plan was you'd be up there, eh, Colleen? Gazing on us from afar. I guess so, but I'm glad I'm joining in the fun with you instead of sitting by myself.
The largest seat of all is empty. Who's going to sit there? Me.
Ow. That really hurt.
I'm sorry. You okay? It did a little bit.
That's crazy. Anyway. Is that so? I'd guess it'd be your older brother.
My brother has to supervise all the Cloudcalling festivals, so he's back in the city. As the leader of the Sunset Warriors, it's customary for me to sit there. That's right. In a way, this tournament is all about you. Rather, takes the wind out of my sails. You'd better get it back quick. I'm expecting a good show from the top entertainer like you. Also, there's a big gaudy parade for the winners after the tournament is over. Really? Now that sounds like fun! Uh-huh, and if you want to join in on the fun, you'd best make sure you end up the winning team. The parade's all about heaping praise on the newly selected Sunset Warriors. You'd be sure to stand out. Now, you'll be in the parade with us, Leona. Why would I be? I'm not a member of the Night Raven College team. No, you'll be the main event. I'll just be watching from my special seat. Somehow even less wind in my sails now. What is rag? I thought you could give me a ride on your shoulders, Leona. Glad you're feeling fired up about winning this thing. I should be making my way to that ridiculous chair of mine. Afraid I can't give you any coaching from the stands, but just remember what we went over yesterday. You hear? You can count on us! Ugh. Looks like the other teams have started to arrive.
I'm back, hi.
Oh, isn't that the lady from the fruit stall we went to? Indeed it is. And there's the shopkeep from the souvenir shop we visited as well. I see many of the same faces we saw back in Raintree Market. It makes this really feel like a local festival.
Everyone's having so much fun.
Seems most of the entrants aren't trained athletes, but instead average citizens. I must say I'm relieved. This should be an easy victory for us, don't you think? The round 1, match 1 Vanguard bout will begin shortly.
Oh, looks like our match is beginning. So who's our opponent?
Vanguard from the Outskirts Youth Team. Please come forward. Yeah! Let's do this thing! What's wrong, you little twerps? Don't keep us waiting.
Rude boys, aren't they?
Vanguard from the Night Raven College team, please enter the ring. Leona's plan was for you to be the Vanguard, Kalim.
Oh, right.
Good luck!
Thanks. I'll see what I can do.
Kalim stepped up. Looks like they're actually following the order I told them. You put Kalim first? What's with that look? You seen a rattlesnake or something? These matches are best out of best of 3, meaning if a team wins the first 2 bouts, then there is no third. I had assumed you would have Kalim go last to avoid him actually having to compete much. After all, he was only added to the team to need the requisite number. I hadn't thought he truly counted towards the team capabilities. Kalim has his part to play in all this. None of those 3 have ever competed in the bead brawl before. They've never even seen a match. Lilia and Vil moved well in practice, but there's a big difference between that and the real deal. They'll need time to adjust. I'm not counting on Kalim to win, but by putting him in first, the other 2 will get a chance to watch a real bead brawl match up close. Kalim is an official state guest of Sunset Savanna. You realize if something should happen to him. Come on, I made sure he got the basics down. He's not going to get creamed or anything. Probably. Begin!
we go.
Roar!
Oh, that was close. He grazed my beads. Almost lost right away. This guy's good. What should I do? Ah, I know. Time like these, I should remember what we practiced with Leona. Let's see.
Don't take too long thinking about it, 𝙁.
Okay, time to practice.
Listen up, 𝙁. The tournament's long, and you never know who you're going to be matched up against. If it's some tourist who just entered because they thought it'd be fun, even you can probably take them. And if Lilia and Vil are tired from back-to-back bouts, it might be up to you to just buy them some rest. But don't lose focus, because that's an important rule too. So practice hard.
Right, I'll do my best.
Now in the bead brawl, the most important thing is defense. If they can't get your beads, they can't win. So I'm going to have you use the rest of our practice time just learning ways of protecting your own beads.
Got it. Defense. Gotta avoid my opponent's attacks no matter what.
Gah! This guy moves so fast!
Just defense for like half an hour.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, well, that's the best part for him. Keeping himself safe.
And I mean, if it tires the other guys out, he can just
yoink and run out of there.
Yeah, but I don't remember what happens, unfortunately.
That's okay. That's why we're rereading, right? Well,
yeah.
For me, it's mostly first time read, but for them, it's a reread.
Yeah.
Because I didn't read most of the event. I read like the first book, and then stopped. Hi, 𝙁's doing quite well. I taught him everything I know about defense. And what did you teach him about offense? Nothing. What? Couldn't teach him everything. We didn't have all that much time to practice. I told 𝙁 to go for a draw in all his bouts. The bouts only last 5 minutes. If time runs out, then it ends in a draw. I see. 𝙁 would lose a straight-up fight, but if he gets a draw, that makes things easier for Lilia and Vil. Even with 1 win and 2 draws, the team will move on. Besides, all I want 𝙁 to really do is give the other 2 a chance to watch a bead brawl match up close. For that reason, too, it's better if he just uses up all the time avoiding his opponent. The bead brawl is meant to be an occasion to demonstrate one's bravery, and yet you have him run away on purpose. I'm impressed, Prince Leona. Only you could think of such an underhanded tactic. Come on, in chess it's perfectly legitimate to go for a draw. Seem to remember some doddering fool teaching me that in my youth. Ah, was it a warm and kind Chamberlain, perhaps? How lucky you were to have such a person in your life. Go for the draw.
Go for the draw.
What gives? All you're doing is running away. It must be your team's dead weight. What'd you even enter for, you little whelp? Should've just stayed home.
He's got a point. This is a festival. In fact, we tried it. Would certainly be more entertaining, and my teammates would be happy if I won as well. Oh, that reminds me. What did Lilia say?
Just go bang, zoom, pow, and grab your opponent's beads.
Alright, bang. He's gonna try.
Oh yeah, got your beads.
Huh?
What was your plan there? Came straight at me all defenseless. What a fool. Route 1 goes to the outskirts youth team. What was he thinking? He lost the moment he went on the offensive. 𝙁, you dunderhead. Could have just listened to me. But no, you had to go off script. Vil and Lilia didn't get much time to spectate, and we didn't get a draw either. Total disaster. I'm just glad he is unharmed. Besides, seems perhaps I'll have the chance to once again see Prince Leona give the Guardian lessons. Oh, I can't wait. Keep babbling, old man. It's okay. Vil and Lilia can handle this. I think.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Kind of. Sorry, everyone. You almost had him, 𝙁.
If you'd stuck to Leona's plan, I imagine you could have gotten the draw. I'd say we can place the blame squarely on your advice, Lilia.
It worked for the drums.
Time for the middle bout. That's you, Vil. Right. Good luck! Just leave it to me. The round 1, match 1 middle bout will begin shortly. Competitors, please make your way to the ring. Here I am. Look! It's Vil, the model! He is competing in the bead brawl. The costume looks so good on him. He's beautiful. Good luck, Vil! Thank you. Somehow I think they all knew that he was going to get all the attention. He winked at us!
Wow, the whole place is going wild. What do you expect? A world-famous model just made a surprise appearance.
Oh, he's getting all the attention. It's He's loving
and
it.
It's giving him the confidence and stuff.
He's loving it.
It actually helps him, I think, give him this stamina.
He is drinking it up.
Slurp.
I would honestly do the same thing, though. I love the attention. Like, I don't like being center of attention when in a group like that, but if it's, like, a crowd of people and they all are, focusing on me, and they are, like, I don't know. Like, if it's, like, a big group that aren't directly watching me, or directly there for me, and they've all got the attention on me, oh, I love it. Middle bout, begin! Come on, then. You think you could take me? You've never even participated in the bead brawl. Hey, let's take the bait. All according to plan. Whoop! How should I fight? You've got height. It's going to be difficult for your opponent to get your beads. So right away, you've got a defensive advantage. And with your long arms, you can get your hands on your opponent's beads from a distance as well. So there's an offensive advantage too. Seeing as I'm primed to take control of the bout. That's right, so there's no need to be in a hurry to attack. You want me to draw the fight out? The more impatient your opponent gets, the bigger your opening will be. Keep your distance, watch your opponent's approach, then use your reach to grab their beads. So I should look to counter. An elegant and refined fighting style. Perfect for me. I have no objections. The spectators will no doubt appreciate the extra time to admire me.
Leona, you know him a bit too well, and that's kind of silly.
Draw out the fight, look to counter, and above all, remain beautiful. Bill, you're so cool! I hate pretty boys like you. You think I'm pretty? How kind. You got a real mouth on you. Time I shut it for you. He needs confirmation. Your honor. No! Ow! You kicked my leg. Hey, direct strike leg punches and kicks are not allowed. You can only go for the beads and protect your own. That's it. It was an accident. It won't happen again. See that it doesn't. Now back to the bout. That was a precise blow to my left ankle, and you dare try to pass it off as an accident? That kick was definitely on purpose. I don't think that boy has any intention of playing fair. Just a brawler looking for a fight, huh? Those are always the most annoying opponents. There's no prize for winning this tournament, so it has always attracted only upstanding competitors committed to fair play, and yet, this tournament ain't what it used to be, Niji. Maybe it's time to pack this whole anachronistic festival in. It's only natural the quality of entrance should suffer when the young prince meant to lead the winners can't even bother to show up. So clearly your fault, Prince Leona. I hope you will reflect on that fact. Always got an excuse ready, don't you? Bill appears to be in some pain. He must have been badly injured. I dare say the Night Raven College team is about to lose 2 in a row and be out of the tournament. Guess you look at Bill and think he's delicate or something. Just watch.
He's gonna favor that foot, but still manage anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna favor it, but
he'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be okay once he's out.
I think he was pretending not to be in pain the whole time anyway.
Oh, I'm sure.
For the most part. Because he didn't want anyone to worry about him.
I mean, I've been favoring
the hell. It was
hell.
Straight to the ankle.
Right. And hell, it wasn't an accident. I don't know why the ref let that happen.
Because the guy said, "Oh, it was an accident."
No, the frick it wasn't. Like, look, I stubbed my toe on the 26th. Okay, it still hurts really fucking bad, and I've been favoring the hell out of it. But I can walk on it.
It just hurts.
It just hurts a little. It's not as bad as it was. Ugh, such a dirty play. If you think this is enough to hamper my movement, you're gravely mistaken. Dunno, you look pretty shaky to me, dragging your left foot and all. You're cooked. Those beads are as good as mine.
I was not expecting
Look out!
that. I was not expecting to hear you're cooked.
Now! Whoop! You dodged out of the way on that foot! How? Yeah, I'm taking your beads as well. That's that. Bill Shunhead of the Night Raven College team wins! Woo! What gives? You're bouncing all over the place. A second ago you were favoring your leg. I'm a double threat, model and actor. Faking pain is easy for me. Huh? I only wish I could have maintained appearances throughout. Alas. My, what a reversal of fortunes. I'd like to say I saw it coming, but no, that was too close. Oh yes, that's what we talked about. I remember. Anchor of the Outskirts Youth Team, please come out forward. Yo! Anchor of the Night Raven College Team, please join him in the ring.
Time for the cutest bead brawl contender in history to finally make his debut.
I bought a foam finger to cheer you on.
Oh, you came prepared. Let's see, as for the strategy Leona gave me...
Lilia, I don't imagine you'll struggle with much. The only thing I worry about is your stamina.
I fully agree. I'm taking precautions, but even still, I won't hold up for long in the sun.
So you'll need to go for the victory right away. Don't draw the fight out. No, I want you to win the second the bout starts. So practice attacking quick.
Oh yes, that's what we talked about. I remember. End it lickety-split. I bet this will be the shortest bout in tournament history.
Yeah!
Hey, he tried to punch me. I suppose this will be another dirty fight.
Sorry, my hand slipped. Good job dodging, though. No hard feelings if my hand slips again, you hear?
What'd you even enter this competition for? It doesn't seem like you're taking it seriously.
Take what seriously? I just want to get rough and rowdy. When am I going to get a better chance to beat up some weaklings?
I see how it is. Sorry, Leona. Guess I'm going off script. I can't just watch these guys besmirch the sanctity of the competition. Folks who break the rules ought to be punished harshly and without fail.
Once
I'm done with you.
You'll never even think about breaking the rules ever again.
Except that's what gets you disqualified.
Uh-oh.
Magic.
Oh, no. God damn it, Lilia. Lilia! No!
I remember.
Lilia, no!
Oh, wait. Never mind.
Ouch! Hey, that's a foul!
What was?
Ref, did you see me commit a foul? I didn't see anything from where I'm standing. This guy's playing on the angles, doing all sorts of dirty stuff where you can't see, Ref.
Pretty reckless, making accusations like that with no proof.
Ah! Ouch! You hurt?
You hurt? Ref, do you see anything?
No, you both appear to have been standing still.
You heard the ref. What are you trying to pull here? Pathetic.
Yeah. How can anyone be this fast? Got no idea where the next attack is coming from. I'm running out of options here. Roar! Now you're just charging it like a bull. Oh, you sweet diurnal creature.
Diurnal is
daytime.
Yeah. But that is where it happens.
Time for the knockout. The Lilia special. Pink. Ah!
Oh,
Lilia wins.
Never mind. I thought he got disqualified, but I must have been misremembering.
Well, it almost seemed like he could, but the ref couldn't see shit.
Because since he's a fae, he can, like, jitter teleport and stuff like that. So that's what he did.
Like double team in Pokemon.
Yeah. Incredible! He grabbed the beads and sent his opponent flying.
How gosh.
Incredible, considering how small Lilia is. I just took his momentum and turned it against him. It's a tried and true technique. Honestly, I went easy on the guy. If I put my back into it, he'd end up in the stands.
My, what a wonderful bout. In truth, it was hard to see where exactly was happening, but Lilia's bearing was certainly impressive. I would be happy if such a strong-willed person counted among the Sunset Warriors. That said, that bout hardly won as you forecasted, Prince Leona. There you go, twisting the knife. That Lilia, he won, but took way too much time. I realized one of them ignored the coaching I gave him. Well, I don't have to sit here and take that. Prince Leona, where are you going? Hungry. Mind your own business. Hungry? Surely you're not leaving to eat at a time like this.
Yes. No, he's not.
He's gonna go, whoop. The Night Raven College team is on to the next round. Woo! Woo!
Nice! We did it!
You mean they did it, Kaleem. You lost your bout, remember?
Oh, that's right. I'll win the next one.
You'll win, will ya? What happened to going for the draw like we talked about?
Leona, is it okay for you to leave your seat?
I guess this team I assembled doesn't have any interest in actually listening to what I told them. And they've come up with some strategy all on their own, one they're pretty confident in, so I came to hear what it is. You, Kaleem, what were you thinking going on the offensive like that?
Well, it's a festival, so I thought it would be more exciting if I won.
Nice idea, but you lost. Get your priorities straight, man. Lilia, I asked you to finish your bout quickly. What gives?
You can read it if you want.
That Joker was breaking the rules. He had to be punished. What are you on, the committee or something? That's none of your business. And you, Vil. Me? I didn't get taken by any flights of fancy like those two. I executed your strategy to the letter, which resulted in a victory. What could you possibly have to complain about? You barely handled a mediocre opponent and got yourself hurt in the process. This tournament ain't over, you know. I was only pretending to be hurt, you realize? I'm in perfect condition. You needn't worry. I just don't trust you guys anymore. It's like you think the rest of this tournament will be this easy. Well, Kaleem didn't give you much time to spectate, so I guess you'd better watch the other round 1 matches. I'll be getting a read on the other entrants and draw up a plan for round 2. You watch the others closely too. You'll be facing some of them eventually if you keep winning. He is not happy.
He is very mad.
Some coach you are. We're almost done. Got one more chapter after this. This concludes match 7 of round 1. The Fruit Stand team wins. Moving on to match 8 of round 1, beginning with the Vanguard bout. After this, round 1 will be over. Haven't seen anyone who looks too formidable yet.
Wonder what these last 2 teams be like.
Vanguard of the Sunset team, step forward. Here I am. You're kidding me.
Huh? What's wrong, Leona? Friends of yours?
Prince Leona, are you really here? They're calling out to you. Maybe we need to talk to you about something.
Don't.
Hey! Over here! Leona's right over here! Prince Leona, so you've actually come back to Sunset Savanna this year. They're sure staring daggers at us, ain't they? Whatever did you do to them? I ain't done nothing. Indeed, you've done nothing for us! We have won the last 2 bead brawl tournaments. Champions, eh? Makes sense. They look way more trained up than everyone else here. Naturally. I spent countless hours training, day in and day out, all to become Sunset Warriors. 2 years ago, we finally achieved our dream. What a great honor it was. How happy we were. Oh yeah, good for you guys. There was nothing good about it! For we never received Prince Leona's instruction! We may have won the bead brawl tournament, but without receiving the guardian lessons. We cannot truly call ourselves Sunset Warriors. We made countless inquiries hoping to receive Prince Leona's instruction, but at every turn we were blown off, stood up, and ignored. Oh, right, you've been no-showing those guardian lessons for a while now, haven't you, Leona? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
My whole phone is stuck. You have? These poor guys. It's not nice to break your promises. What do you know? That's their side of it, but I don't remember promising anything. I got my own life, you know? I'm busy every day with housework and stuff.
That's right. Wait, is that right?
We will win this year as well and finally have our guardian lessons. Just you watch us, Prince Leona.
They're the reigning champs, huh? Curious to see how good they really are.
Well then, begin! There, I've taken the bees. The first bout goes to the Sunset team.
Wow, it was over in a blink.
I'm not even sure what happened.
I mean, I figured they'd know advanced bead brawl techniques. But besides that, their raw physical abilities are out of this world. Most people can't move like that.
Just who are they exactly? They're active members of the Royal Palace Guard. What? Good luck, you guys! Don't even think about losing. You don't want Prince Sheikah to see that. And you wouldn't want all the Neji's instruction from the past year to go to waste either. Neji's? What? Perhaps it won't be such smooth sailing for the Night Raven College team after all. What the fuck?
Neji!
Neji!
He's like, yeah, no.
You're
I want you to give those lessons. That's what he wants. And that is why Leona had to step in when it was finally their time to face them, because he had no choice.
Who did he take over? Whose spot did he take? Oh, you're right, because Phil did actually end up getting this.
He's pretending he's not her, but he is. I think it's Phil or Lilia's, but I'm pretty sure it was Phil's, if I remember correctly.
What's that Neji trying to pull?
So Neji taught you, and now he's taught them. No wonder they're so good. They're the hardcore of the hardcore. Their immense pride as palace guards gives them more motivation to win the title of Sunset Warrior. I was a general in Briar Valley, so I know how they feel.
I've taken the beads. The middle bout goes to the Sunset team. They're on to round 2.
Dang.
Well, yeah, it's best 2 out of 3.
It's best 2 out of 3, yeah. It's over already. We didn't get much time to observe them.
They're more formidable than we could have imagined.
Their team leader, that hyena beastman, didn't even have to fight this match. Would have been nice to see him in action.
We certainly have our work cut out for us. I knew you'd probably have to face them. I've already thought of how to match you up. Stick to my order and you'll have the highest chance of winning.
Really? That's a relief.
With most strategies, you'd have only a 1% chance of winning. But follow my instructions and that should improve to 50%. That is less of a relief. A palace guard is comprised of this land's elite soldiers. That alone makes them tricky opponents. But I didn't account for Niji having trained them. They're even better than I expected. What's the matter? You guys lost your nerve? Get grip! If it were me, I'd wipe the floor with those guys in no time.
Can I punch you, Grim?
You certainly have some interesting friends, Prince Leona. It won't do for members of the palace guard to remain in your contempt, so I'll let you in on something. We have a secret weapon this year. One that will ensure our victory. A secret weapon. A pinch hitter, if you will. According to the rules, each team is allowed one substitution to be made when they see fit. Provided that substitute is registered in advance, of course. What are you talking about? I've never heard of any rule like that. It's a new rule established a few years ago, since more and more competitors are having to drop out due to injury. I suppose you wouldn't know, Prince Leona, as you've been shirking your bead brawl responsibilities. God, Niji kept me in the dark about that new rule on purpose. As he really doesn't want to see Sunset Savannah's palace guards lose. Or he just really wants me to do those guardian lessons.
He's really got it in for you.
You must have caused him an awful lot of trouble over the years. If you need this secret weapon taken care of, put me in. I'll crush him. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Even among the palace guard, their prowess as a warrior is the stuff of legend. They're retired now, but they were undefeated in the bead brawl when they were active. Something to look forward to. Or to for you. We'll take our leave.
Oh boy.
Got some unexpected info thanks to you running your trap, Grim. You actually came in useful for once, Furball. Nice one. Finally, you're starting to appreciate me!
The way he calls him Furball is the way I think of... I was thinking of how Adrian in The Magic of Pegasus calls the polar bear Fuzzy.
Fuzzball.
I can't remember her name.
Sparkle?
Sparkle.
Yeah, Sparkle. Sparkle.
I think his name is It's Aiden, not Adrian.
You were close.
I had the right.
After stream, we gotta take care of your hands.
Yeah. We got plenty of lotion.
I got new stuff. I got this.
I have to wash my hands right afterwards.
Or at least rinse them. But I do have another one. The stuff I got for Christmas. But I don't know if that works for you. I don't know. We'll just get your stuff from upstairs.
I have several different types.
Why don't you just pick one from upstairs? Anyway.
Just a lucky break, of course. Sorry.
You're good.
I was yawning.
We're almost
They're
done.
so good already, and now they're going to add someone even better? How are we going to fare against that? Their overall team strength is way above ours.
Things have certainly taken a turn. Even with all their pride, they've turned to a retired athlete as their substitute, which means they're desperate as well. You'll face them in the final. I'll have to revise my plan. I should get back to my seat. I'll come see you guys again once you reach the final. Until then, don't lose. I need to take my meds, but it's so late in the day, I don't know if it's worth it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll just not take them. I'll take them in the morning tomorrow. Like earlier in the day.
Because you'll have to.
Yep.
I won't be surprised if I need a stronger glasses prescription, but it's also going to be...
Alright, we're done.
We are?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it didn't crash once.
It only lagged a little bit.
That's because my phone lagged.
Wow,
It's
behaved
overheating.
today. I think yesterday the Wi-Fi was just crappy.
I guess. Anyway. We will be back tomorrow with another part. I don't have much to talk about now.
And it is, like, late.
Then we've gone a little bit over my normal stream time because of the fact that we had to do so much today. But it's okay! It's okay. I'm just glad we didn't have to pause more than for a second. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for joining us today. And we will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!
Yeah.
Bye-bye!
Hello. Follow.
Bye.